Customer service, back to the basics. I guess what I like to talk about is the same stuff that I do in my real job during the day. I deal with a bunch of doctors, okay? So I'm their IT person. So they call a lot with a lot of issues. And if I don't provide the service, the customer service that is exemplary, then I get, not written up, but, threatened to be fired, whatever. So on goes the happy face when I walk in, and it doesn't come off until I leave. So back to the basics. What we do in our Tupperware business is, anybody have a definition of customer service? You know what they think customer service is?
Taking care of the customer's needs.
That's good. That's right.
The customer's always right.
The definition that I found was the assistance and the advice provided by a company to those people who buy or use their products. So hence here we are in Tupperware. Can't get any more customer service related when it comes to it's you and the customer. We found that out in the course of since April and selling this. We try to do things like we have it shipped to our house. We bag it and put the little sticker into it. We try to be as flexible as we possibly can for the customer. When they write down the wrong number and I order the wrong thing, and then they write me back and they tell me, it's not what I ordered, I wanted the ideal bowls, not the tumblers. Then I make sure that I go out and we do whatever we can to make that right. I don't care if it was her error or my error. I do it the quickest and most efficient way to make that turned around, because that speaks volumes. It might be a little thing, but customer service is pretty much across the board in whatever arena you're in. Tupperware, the medical field, whatever. Top 10 things for customer service basics. Top 10 things are your attitude. You are going to set the stage on any transaction you're going to have. So if you're grumpy and you're going to call that person and you're going to talk to them, that grumpiness is coming straight through the phone. Okay, so your attitude sets the stage. Attentiveness. I think we do a great job at that, only because we know in the customer service, if we go buy a product and it's wrong, it's all about who and how they help us as the customer when we're trying to rectify the situation. And in this day and age, turning that customer service around and making it a good experience is few and far between. So you can actually put yourself in the upper echelon by just following up and following through, because that seems to be a large crack in our today's world. Okay? Affirmative listening. It's kind of how Suzette feels when she's up here and nobody's listening to her, because everybody's looking or talking. If you got somebody engaged and they're telling you, and they could be telling you the sky is blue and the grass is green, you got to be going, you know what? It absolutely is. And you've got to be there, present and accounted for in that conversation. Okay?
Amen. Good one.
Awareness. Be aware. I mean, we try to, how we do our parties is, obviously I'm the loudmouth, so I get up and I talk and I tell everybody about these wonderful products. And then Amy goes around and she gets little pieces of personal information that, oh, they were oohing and ahhing over a piece over here that we might be demoing, or that's out why we're demoing. She goes over and talks to them. They like it. If it's not, that deviled egg taker seems to be a hot commodity. Amy will write that down, and so we can follow up with them when it comes out the next time.
And even if it's not Tupperware related, sometimes I just listen to them personally, and I remember, oh, well, they have a granddaughter, and when the little mini things come out, I make sure that we'll send them an email and follow up with them. Hey, you might like this.
This is a new color for the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
anything
it's
like that.
it's all about following up and following through, and that'll be my standard when it comes to customer service, because that is customer service. You can say one thing, but if you don't do it, you're lacking the follow up and follow through. Okay? Integrity. I can sit up here and joke with you until the cows come home, but I can also make sure that when you're a hostess at my party, you're going to get what you wanted. You're going to have a great party because I have a blast when I do. And we often bring $50, $25, maybe something that was obsolete and I got from somebody else that wasn't around for me before we started, and one of our great our person came through and got us that item. It made the hostess's day. It's all about being attentive. Okay? Patience. Well, I'm not sure what to say about that because I get tested on a day-to-day basis. But in the same sense, this is your business. No one else is setting the stage for how you're going to run your business than you are. So it's all on you. So if you don't have patience for that 95-year-old gal that wants that cake taker that she has in cream, and she wants a new one, but she doesn't like the green, but you've got to be there and you've got to have patience. Because you know what? You might be the only person that she talks to today. Keep that in mind. Resourcefulness. We are the queens of it. Okay? We can make a bad situation and just, kind of MacGyverish like the TV on top of the toe. You got to be resourceful. If you think of an idea, don't be afraid to put it into your business, activate it, and stand behind it. Be resourceful. We do. I know Amy at times thinks that I am plumb crazy, but it's okay.
Because you are.
It's working.
We're original.
Yeah.
Right.
Responsibility, that's everyday life. That's no different in your business. Be responsible, take responsibility, and that's pretty much, once you do that, your business will fall into place. Promptness. Promptness is key. I sit there and I say, your stuff will be back in 2.5 weeks. If I wait 6 months to deliver it, that's a no-no. Get it out to the people, because they're just as excited to see their new products as we are to get them out of our garage. So keep that in mind. The quick turnaround keeps you on task, and it keeps your customers happy. The last thing I have to say is in customer service, we had a gal that did a book party for us this summer when we first started out. She did a book party, and I'm thinking, we didn't know book parties then, and so she's like, I'll do a book party. Okay, whatever. So she does a $550 book party. I'm like, yeah. But on top of that, her aunt lives in Bellevue, Nebraska. Okay? And she's like, my aunt, she wanted me to have a good party, so she ordered like $250 worth of stuff so I could have a good party, but she wants to order some other stuff that maybe could get shipped to her or have her own like little party or whatever. Could you follow up with her? Sure, I could. Now, I followed up with her. Every month, I sent her an email. I said, Lori, just checking in on you. Hope you're doing okay. If you need anything, we're your Tupperware consultants. Feel free to contact us. Phone, email, whatever. Didn't hear nothing from her. Did not hear nothing. Did not hear nothing. Every month, I set one of them out. I heard that she broke her ankle. Lori, how's your foot? So I cared. Me and Amy were at lunch one day. My phone rang, and she wanted to place an $850 order.
Oh my stars.
She said she really wasn't into the hostess stuff or anything, but if we could just incorporate, the most savings for her in her order, that would be most, gratifying. We saved her, I don't know, I think it ended up being $690 total because of the stuff she wanted. she was doing us a service and a favor, so why not return that service and a favor? So she just got that delivered 2 weeks ago. She's happy as a lark. I did a follow-up call. And she said that I sent her new books, sent her all that stuff. That's what you call follow-up and follow through. So it does pay off. You may not think it does until you're at lunch one day and that golden egg comes falling out the sky. Pick up the phone, because every phone call missed is an opportunity missed. That's all I have.